Nearly 16,000 Palestinians have been killed and over 3/4 of Gaza's 2.3 million residents have been displaced during this war, who are running out of safe places to go now.
Israel says it targets Hamas operatives and blames civilian casualties on the militants, accusing them of operating in residential neighborhoods.
Israeli bombing campaigns have Gaza families on the edge. They are packing up and fleeing, heading for a pocket of land further south, already crammed with displaced people and without enough food, water or toilets. Now, some are fleeing for the third or even the fourth time in less than 2 months. The new phase of displacement since a week-long truce ended on December 1st is aggravating an already catastrophic humanitarian situation. The World Health Organization says that the situation in Gaza is getting worse by the hour.
The situation is getting worse by the hour. I mean, like there's intensified bombing going on all around, including here in the southern areas, Khan Yunis, and even in Rafah. Even what I've seen over the last couple of days, that we see an vastly increasing number of IDPs coming from the so-called middle area and even now the southern areas towards furthermore to the south.
In Khan Yunis, in southern Gaza, Israel is launching a long-awaited assault. Palestinians who sought protection by camping in the grounds of Nasser Hospital were seen rolling up their tents and loading cars or donkey carts with mats and blankets. Rafah, further south on the border with Egypt, is one of the last remaining areas where the Israeli military has said civilians could go to escape the fighting. However, it has been hit by many airstrikes. Displaced people in Rafah say their living conditions are horrible, with no place to eat, wash or pray. Khan Yunis was home to 381,000 people before the Israel-Hamas war. As per UN, another 245,000 people displaced by Israel's bombardment of the northern part of Gaza have been sheltering there in 71 different locations. Now, the Israeli army has called for residents to evacuate to 3 designated areas in the Rafah governorate. Those areas are already packed with 280,000 residents and 470,000 displaced people who arrived after the war started on the 7th of October. The ability of the UN and partners to provide assistance in the region is already critically challenged. US State Department stated that Israel is not doing enough to allow more fuel and aid into Gaza and should step up efforts.
The level of assistance that's getting in is not sufficient. It needs to go up, and we've made that clear to the government of Israel. The level of fuel that is going in is not sufficient. It needs to go up, and we have made that clear to the government of Israel.
In a call with Benjamin Netanyahu, UK's Prime Minister expressed his disappointment about the breakdown of the pause in fighting in Gaza. Rishi Sunak stressed the need for Israel to take greater care to protect civilians in Gaza and for humanitarian aid to be allowed to enter the Palestinian enclave. The Hamas-run health ministry stated a strike on South Gaza school killed at least 25 people.